40 acres an hour. That's how much U.S. farmland is disappearing and how quickly it is disappearing. And once it's paved over, once the data center or the shopping mall or the new development is there, you'll never get that farmland back. You don't think that's going to affect you? Just wait. You ever heard of supply and demand? As the supply goes down, the cost of it goes up because there's more of a demand than there is of a supply. And he who controls the food controls the people. There are few things in your life worth fighting for, but your land, your legacy is one of them. I know you think selling all of your property for the highest amount of money that you can get is the best thing that you can do for your family. But if you're a landowner, I really do need to speak to you because this is not okay. If you would like to support the vision that the Lord gave my husband and I, look at the top of comments, guys. If you'd like to be part of that, if you are a veteran or a widow, reach out to me. And if you look, you can find me. I'm out there, you guys. Did you know that when veterans work with cattle, with horses, and on land, their PTSD symptoms decrease? Do you know how many women are widowed across America with no children and no family to support them? But they have skills that are dying out. And the vision the Lord gave my husband and I is to bring both of those groups together on a piece of property and create a community that is self-sustainable. Don't scroll because you and I need to talk real quick. Have you guys ever priced land? Have you looked at the price of land anywhere? Doesn't matter which state, rural or not rural. Here's the problem. Some of us want land, and we don't want land to build a huge house on or even a golf course. We want land to run cattle. We want land so that we can build something that will feed hundreds, if not thousands of people. Here's the problem we're having. You can't find it. To find 100 acres that's already been cleared and possibly seeded to run cattle on will run you darn near $500,000 to $1 million. So I thought I would ask. I thought I would come on and just put my voice out with everyone else that's asking and say, hey, please, if you are a landowner, stop selling your land to developers. Yeah, I know it's going to make you rich, but guess what, friend? You can't take it when you die. You can't, not a penny. And we're all going to die. So if you're 60 or 70 or 80 and you have land and you're thinking, well, I'm going to sell it to this developer or this corporation and I'm going to be rich and my children are going to be rich. Let me tell you what's really going to happen. Your kids can't handle the money. Chances are it's going to destroy their lives because it wasn't done in a way that it should have been. I'm not trying to be negative. I'm not trying to be ugly. A righteous man leaves an inheritance to his children. I get that. I know my Bible. But you know what is really righteous? If your children don't want to farm the land that you have farmed all these years, then sell it to ones of us who will. No, I can't give you what a multi-million-dollar corporation can give you. I simply can't. But you know what I can do? I can steward that land really well. I won't toxify it with tons of chemicals. I've been preparing for the past 10 years for the dream of land ownership. My husband took a cattle class with LSU. He was raised with cattle. Best horseman you'll ever see in your life. He's amazing on a horse. I worked with the NRCS USDA for 3 years on a no-till project in South Louisiana. I am one of the only no-tillers in my entire state. I'm completely organic, sustainable, and I love animals, but I love meat. We're on a carnivore diet over here. I even wrote a book on how to clean your soil, your body, and your water. I was an educator before I was a homesteader. And we have prepared ourselves for this for years. And I think the most important thing is we're totally debt free. We've done all of this on 2 acres and we stayed debt free. So now we're ready to grow. but you have to find the land at an affordable price. I won't become a noise pollution issue for the neighbors of the land that you own currently. I will run beautiful cattle that'll provide food for that community for generations to come. That's what I'll do. I know, not much of a sales pitch, right? Because I cannot compete with endless money. I started thinking about that last night as I was going to bed. How many people are aging out of the ranching and farming industry and their kids don't want it? No, your kids don't, but there are kids out there. We want it. We want it so badly. The Lord gave my husband and I 100-acre vision to bring veterans and widows onto land and to teach them how to grow food organically, how to run cattle correctly, how to build a self-sufficient community where we could sell our products locally. He gave us that vision, and we're waiting. Now we're waiting on the provision. But as I do my research for this vision, as I look at what land costs, 100 consecutive acres, I'm realizing that if the Lord doesn't put it on someone's heart to sell to us, we're going to have a problem. And you know who's pricing us out? It's not other ranchers. It's not other farmers. It's corporations. It's developers. It's data centers. And if all of you that have land continue to sell to those people, you're going to leave the rest of us in a hell of a predicament. Yeah, you'll be dead. You won't even know, friend. But if you're going to leave a legacy, a land legacy, how about it not be a solar farm? How about it be a cattle farm? Like it was meant to be. I really just thought I'd come on here today and just pour my heart out. I've seen so many videos lately of people almost losing their farms and fighting so hard to keep those generational farms from the corporations. And then I see landowners selling to the highest bidder with not a concern at all for your neighbors. That isn't how you, but not my parents' generation. You know better. You know better than to sell your land to a data center that's going to destroy the environment around your neighbors. Y'all's generation really does know better. Like I said, maybe the generation below me, maybe they don't. But my group and up, we do. We know the importance of a good fence and good neighbors. You know, the Bible tells us to love our neighbors as ourselves. So I'm just asking, please stop. Please stop selling your land to the highest bidder so that you what? Get 10 years of living like a king? We can't ever get that land back. It would take my husband and I 10 years to buy 100 wooded acres and to plow it out, dig up the stumps, seed it, and prep it for cattle. I would be in my early 60s. It would take me until the day I died to pay myself back for the expense of that. That is not the vision God gave me. We might not be able to fight the corporations, but we can choose who we sell our property to. That's all I'm saying.